Hello students, welcome to the online class of mathematics. Today here we are studying about the third lesson, compound interest, that is using formula. In the previous lesson we learned to calculate, that is to calculate compound interest with the repeated simple interest computation method. Repeated simple interest computation method, that is if it is P and then find what is it, finding interest, that is I is equal to, using the method, that is simple interest is equal to PRT by 100, that is after finding I, that is amount is equal to P plus, this is the end of the first year, that is for the first year it is P, the principal is P, and after the first year, that is A is equal to P plus I. This P plus I is the, that is the P for the second year, P for the second year. This is the computation, that is simple interest computation method. Here we are studying about calculating compound interest using formula. Calculating compound interest, that is for yearly, half yearly, quarterly, using formula. That is when interest is computed yearly, formula for finding the amount A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. That is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. A is equal, what is A? We know that. What is A? A is the amount. A is the amount. And P is equal to, yes, P is equal to principal. Principal, and R is the rate of interest. R is the rate percentage, rate of interest. And N is the number of months, that is the time period. N is the time, that is the time period. This is the formula for finding compound interest yearly. That is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. Okay, let's do some problems. Let's do a problem. Calculate the compound interest on rupees 18,000 in 2 years at 15% per annum. Calculate the compound interest on rupees 18,000 in 2 years at 15% per annum. Here it is. The P is equal to, this is 18,000. That P is equal to 18,000. And rate of interest R is equal to 15%, and N is equal to 2 years. That is, what is the formula for finding compound interest? That is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. Substituting these values in this equation, that is equal to, in this formula we get, that is P is equal to 18,000 into 1 plus R by 100, 15 by 100 the whole raised to N is equal to 2 years. N is equal to 2 years. In the previous lesson we take, that is N is equal to, N in months. Here it is taking 2 in years, that is N in years, that is equal to 2. That is 18,000 into 1 plus 15 by 100 the whole square. That is taking the LCM, that is equal to 18,000 into, that is we get taking the LCM, that is 100, that is calculating the LCM, that is we get 115 divided by 100 the whole square. 115 divided by 100 the whole square, that is equal to, calculating this we get the answer 23,805 rupees. 23,000, that is finding this, that is multiplying 2 times, that is 105, 15 by 100 into 115 by 100, and cancelling the zeros, and after calculation we get the value 23,805. This is the amount, that is, this is the amount of, that is equal to 23,805. And we are finding, next we are finding the compound interest. Compound interest is equal to, A minus I, that is equal to, here that is subtracting this 23,805 minus 18,000 that is equal to, we get the, that is 23,805 minus 18,000, we get the answer 5,805 rupees. 5,805 rupees. That is the CA, that is the calculating using the formula is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N. We get A is equal to 23,805. After that, what is CI? CI is equal to, we know that what is A minus I, that is 23,805 minus 18,000, that is equal to 5,805 rupees. Okay. Using this, the question, this is the previous question. Using this question, how can we calculate this value, that is calculate the CI using the direct method? How can we calculate this in direct method? That is, direct method is equal to, that is, we know that CI is equal to A minus P. That is, we know that CI is equal to, that is, we studied in the previous lesson, that is CI is compound interest is equal to amount minus the principal. Amount minus the principal. Here the principal is equal to 18,000 and rate is equal to 15% and N is equal to 2. That is, using this formula, that is here, what is the formula for calculating A? That is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N minus this P. Okay, that is A is equal to, we know that P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N, and then after that this P. That is, here P is common. Taking P outside we get 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N minus 1. 1 plus R by 100 the whole raised to N minus 1. That is, substituting the values, that is 18,000 into 1 plus R is equal to 15 by 100 minus the whole raised to N is equal to 2. That is 18,000 1 plus 15 by 100 the whole raised to N is equal to 2 minus 1. Okay, this is after substituting, that is 18,000 plus 1 plus 1, 15 by 100 the whole square minus 1. Taking the LCM, after taking the LCM we get the value, that is 18,000 into, that is 1.3225. We get the value here, we get the value 1.3225 minus 1. 1.3225 minus 1, that is equal to 18,000 into 0.3225. Multiplying this, we get the value 5805. Okay, 5805 rupees. This is the CA. That is, in the previous case also we get the value this 5,805 rupees. Using direct methods, we calculating using this way. That is, we get the compound interest, that is equal to 5,805 rupees. When the rates of successive years are different, when the rates for successive years, if it is first year, if it is 10%, in the previous lesson also we did some problems about in this case. That is, if in first year it is 10%, second year it is 12%, and third year it is 15%. How can we calculate? How can we calculate the amount for the successive years? The rate of interest will change for the successive years. How can we calculate A? That is equal to, using this formula, that is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 and 1 plus, that is R1 by 100. This is if it is R1 and R1 percentage and R2 percentage and it is R3 percentage. That is 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100 into 1 plus R3 by 100, etc. So on. This is the formula for calculating A if the successive rate of interest is changes. That is, if it is first year, second year, third year, that is if it is changes, that is for consecutive 3 years, successive 3 years. This is a formula for finding A. That is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100 and 1 plus R3 by 100. Okay, let's do another question. Calculate the amount if rupees 15,000 is lent out compound interest for 2 years and the rates of for the successive years are 8% per annum and 10% per annum respectively. Here the principal is 15,000 and for 2 years, and the rates for the successive years is, for first year it is, that is 8%, and for second year it is 10%. That is here P is equal to 15,000 and N is, we know N is equal to 2 years, and R1 is equal to rate. First rate is equal to, for first year the rate is equal to 8%. That is R1, and for second year that is R2 is equal to 10%. We know the formula for finding the amount, that is equal to A is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100 for successive 2 years. That is, this is for first year and this is for second year. Substituting the values, that is P is equal to 15,000 into 1 plus R1 is 8. 8 by 100 and then 1 plus 10 by 100. That is, what is it? Substituting the values, that is equal to 15,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 into 1 plus 10 by 100. That is, finding this, we get that is equal to 15,000 into taking the LCM, that is 100 is the LCM, 108 by 100. That is, we get 108 by 100 into 110 by 100. After finding this, that is after calculation, we get the value that is equal to 17,820 rupees. Finding after calculation, that is cancelling the zeros, and after multiplication, we get the value 17,820 is the amount for the successive 2 years. Okay. Hope you understood the class. We will see in the next class. Okay. Thank you.